the carnivore keepers here at Yorkshire Wildlife Park, and we're here at Lion Country today to celebrate World Lion Day. We have two prides of lions here in Lion Country. We have our two older girls, Carla and Crystal, who came to us back in 2010, and there were 13 lions in total. Now, unfortunately, having been here for 14 years now, we are now only down to final two of those guys, and that is Carla and Crystal. And then we have our newer lions here at the park who came to us from Ukraine, and there's four of those guys, and it's Asia, she's mum, and then her cubs are Teddy, Emmy and Santa. Now, they joined us back at the end of March, so they're still getting used to their reserves. All our lions are African lions, so they are the second largest of your big cats, and that is only owing to the Amma tiger. Now, it's all down to the males. So a male African lion weighs on average about 200 kilos, whereas an Amma tiger will exceed that and hit 300 kilos. So these guys are in second place. However, they are pretty special in the fact that they are probably one of the only big cat species that live socially. Most big cats live a solitary lifestyle, so they live alone. However, as we know, lions live in prides, and here at Yorkshire we have two prides. They don't really get on because lion prides do not socialise with other lion prides. They are very, very territorial, but it's pretty cool that they live in a social grouping. Now, your typical pride has the male and then the females and cubs, and that male will look after his pride, he will protect his territory, and he will hopefully breed and have cubs. Now, that male can be kicked out of the pride if another younger male comes in and takes over the pride, and then that's how the genetic diversity happens in lions, is that new lions come in and then there's different genetics taking over the pride, which keeps a nice healthy genetic balance within lion prides. Now, cubs, when they are young, the males actually get kicked out of the pride, and they get kicked out at about 2 years old, somewhere around there. The females, they stay with the pride, but the males, they have to go off and fend for themselves, so they can live in bachelor groups, and they will go around as a small group of males looking for food and things and surviving until they're big enough and strong enough to take on a fully grown adult male for his pride. So because they do a lot of fighting, the average lifespan for a male African lion is only about 8 to 10 years old. For females, they can go a little bit longer, say about 12 to 14 years old, because they don't do as much of the fighting. Now, the female's role, apart from to look after the cubs and make sure that they stay safe, is to do the hunting. They go out and get the food. So the males, if they are in an established pride, they can just sit back and relax when it comes to dinner time. They just go and eat when the girls have caught their dinner. So unfortunately for African lions, they are classed as vulnerable, and there's roughly only around 23,000 of them left in the wild. Now, that might sound like quite a lot. However, years ago there was over hundreds of thousands of them in the wild, so they are in decline, and that's why conservation efforts for our African lions are really, really important. So one way that you guys can help us in conserving our lions and helping protect the species is by donating to our charity, the Wildlife Foundation.